Hey, Brian from Garage Hall. This is my office. Welcome. And I have the LG C2 42-inch class 4K OLED evo ThinQ AI monitor TV. This thing is absolutely awesome. It's the OLED, so you get like the true black on black. It is like so dynamic. I have a set for screensaver, so somewhere in the middle of us going over this, you're going to see a star field come up. And I never knew how crisp and clear an OLED monitor TV could actually be until I purchased one. So this is the remote that comes with it, and basically you can switch back and forth from like the computer monitor mode back to TV mode. So if you got a lot of, like me, I do a lot of video editing, as you can tell from some of my pictures in the background. But as I go into different modes of video editing, sometimes it takes a while to compile. I can actually switch into TV mode as this starts going through. So I'm able to capture some fantastic TV time, basically. So I can catch up on like my Amazon Prime videos and everything else. So I mean, it is pretty spectacular. Um, I'm actually going to jump start the screensaver so you can see how black it is. You can see my other monitor in the background. It's picking up the light, but you can see right next to how gray this regular LED monitor looks like compared to like this deep black monitor. Even the monitor in the background, you can tell that it has like a gray tone to it, even though it has the light coming into it. So, but what like a fantastic projection that you can see the star field. I mean, it feels fantastically 3D, and this is a pretty basic screensaver to say the least. When you're watching any type of like space odysseys on here, the space scenes are absolutely spectacular. It kind of like draws you in on how deep and dark and black this black is black. I mean, it's absolutely pretty incredible. I mean, you can even see my t-shirt's a black t-shirt, and this monitor is actually a deeper black than my shirt is. So that's great. I do have a lot of residual light coming in here, but you can easily see between these two monitors how the color difference actually is on this. Um, Absolutely well worth getting this. I can't even say enough about it. I hesitated for the longest time before I finally made the decision that I needed a really good monitor for my desk. Glad I made this decision, and on top of doing a lot of video editing, I stare at a monitor quite a bit during the day. If I'm not, I even when I do recordings and stuff, I actually have monitors that I'm looking at. The last thing I wanted to do is come into my office and start doing some editing, and then just have like eye strain. This monitor is great. I've worked on this for hours and hours and hours, and have had zero eye fatigue. There's a lot of different settings that you can program in on this remote, and just kind of give you an idea. You hit the home button while your computer is going, and you're basically ready to go. If you hit the home switch again, it's going to go to the HDMI configuration again. But again, if you wanted to jump in and watch like anything on here, if you want to jump into your Amazon Prime, you can do that. It has the remote that has the little like the pointer on it, which is great. You can still use your you know icon scroll to go through. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that I can uniquely multitask on here, go from a computer monitor to into my video modes where I can watch some content, and then I can go right back into using my computer and get like a lot of computer type activities done. It's great, absolutely fantastic. Um, One thing that I guess is probably the only negative I can honestly say about the TV is that because OLED uses like a type of organic material, you can get like a burn in. So if you leave the same image on the screen forever, you'll get that like ghostly image back from the old CRT days. However, it does have a setting on there where it kind of like moves the pixels around, so if you're using the same thing. But what I would do to combat that is I would make sure that I would have your screensaver set for probably like 2-3 minutes, 5-10 minutes as probably like a max for you, just to make sure that you don't get that burned in image on there. And I'm not saying that's going to be a factor. I know it would take a considerable long time, hours and hours and hours, before an image would burn in. However, I just like to emphasize that because it was something I wasn't used to, because I would leave like a regular standard monitor on 24/7 with the screensaver. With the OLED, I have to be a little more conscious on what I leave image-wise up, throughout the entire day. But if you're like me, I get a little anxious after I sit here for like an hour. Get up, go to the bathroom, grab something to eat, come back, jump on. Anyway, absolutely love it. It's going to be probably the best choice that you can make on a monitor. And like I said, 42 inches, this is how big it is. It's like the perfect size for me to do most, if any, of all my video editing on. And the other thing is that I noticed is I get like fantastically true color compared to what I'm like filming on camera. Whatever resolution and color and light that I get when I am recording, I will get on this monitor, so I can easily make better color choices, better lighting choices. And again, this is my the first video I've shot in my office, so I do see some color coming through from the lights going back and forth for the autocorrect. But anyhow, it's great if you're looking to get like a true color image on whatever you have recorded, taken a photo of, whatever. This is going to give you the best representation for that. And anyway, longer video than I had anticipated, but I think that this TV monitor definitely warranted it, for the pure fact that you can work a very long time on this, and you can multitask and get a lot of stuff done where you're making content or you're consuming content. It's a great choice. Anyway, Brian from Raj Mahal. Again, welcome to my office. And there we go into the screensaver for 3 minutes. But I mean, you can just see as the stars come onto screen. It's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.